Well, hey friends, it's Destry. Welcome back to my greenhouse today. Today we're going to be unboxing or unwrapping some seeds that I recently got in the mail. Very excited about these. And then we're also going to take a look at some pots that I got for spring, some really cute pots, actually all from Walmart. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at those today too. So if we haven't met yet, hey, I'm Destry. I like to do what I call gardening here in my Oregon garden. I do like kind of a small backyard kind of, growing cutting patch, and I have a flower stand. This will be my third season going into that. And so anyway, I like to grow seeds, and I also like to do like planters and pots and, things like that as well. So I recently placed a couple orders. Actually, this one I placed it a while ago, but then more recently, I placed an order for some pots from Walmart. I saw that the My Texas House line had some really cute ones that came out this season. They did a whole like outdoor line. And then also there's just a couple other brands. I think it's the Beautiful brand by Drew Barrymore. I know I've bought things from the kitchen area from like the Reese Struthers? What's her name, guys? I read her book. Is that her name? Ree. Anyway, lots of cute stuff at Walmart, but I saw their pots this season and I was like, okay, I want to get some of those in my collection. I have this kind of cool creative idea for how I can use them. And they just looked so great. So I did splurge a little bit and got some of those this season. Now, these are something I ordered a while back. So a while back, a company called Floret had some seeds for sale. So if you're in some of the like cut flower communities or gardening communities, I'm sure you already knew this, but let's get into the ones that I got that I'm going to be trying to grow this season. All right, so here is what I got. So lots of beautiful things here. First things first, a nice little booklet here. This is a guide to growing. And of course, always everything they do has just gorgeous photography. Ooh, that's a really good how-to. Look at that image is fun. Again, I don't want to give away too much if you're going to, support them, but lots of beautiful things. So there's a bit about Zinnia growing Celosia, which I did order both of those types of seeds. And then a bit about the Dahlias as well. So basically all the seeds are selling. They're giving you some kind of information. So that is super, super helpful. So I'm going to go get a cup of tea and look through this more closely. All right, and then let's look at some of the seeds I got. So these are the Precious Metals zinnias. Again, these are from Floret, and really excited to try these. I grew Floret seeds this last year, some zinnias, and I really enjoyed them. I forget exactly what variety they were, but I'm excited to try more zinnias from Floret. The next one is also a zinnia. This is the Victorian Wedding. So you can see there's a bit more, yellows and oranges that can happen with this mix. So I was excited for this particular mix. The Precious Metals, if we look at that one, you can see they do look different, right? The different varieties. So these are a bit smaller and more round. These ones look like they're a little bit more open and maybe a bigger bloom. So I tried to pick my varieties based on size. A color is going to be a lot of variation, and I'm sure all the colors are going to be beautiful. So I'm really excited to try these two types of zinnias from Floret. Next up is the Celosia from Floret. This is not one I have grown before. Actually, I have two Celosia. This one is the Raspberry Lemonade, and you can see it's quite a bit red and purple. It's almost the color of my blouse. But anyway, it's really pretty. Hopefully, I'll get some big blooms. Again, this is all how I care for these seedlings. It's a lot more than just planting them up. You really got to care for them and then find room for them. And then the other Celosia is the Coral Reef. So this one has more of this, I think they call it a crusted coral. I'll try to find the exact name for what I'm trying to articulate, but it has more of those like kind of fan shapes. So I'm excited to try this one. I've never tried one that's that shape. Last year I tried a few that were pink and sort of a round shape. And I found that they were a little hard to use, but I'm hoping these will be fun to use in arrangements. And the last packet of seeds is probably the one I'm most excited about, you guys. This one is the Dahlia, and it's the Bee's Choice. So this is going to be my first time trying to grow dahlias from seed. So wish me luck with that experience. I have a feeling they will be a little bit slow to grow, but I'm hoping to have tubers developed within the first year. That's the goal, right? And it would just be fun to see what happens with these. So I am very excited about this growing experience. So be sure to subscribe to the channel so that you can see what it's like to grow all of these seeds. I'll be taking you along with me on the ride. All right, well, that's it for seeds. So let's go ahead and head inside where it's a little bit warmer than in the greenhouse today. And I'll share with you my haul from Walmart and the different pots that I got and a few other Valentine surprises. All right, well, we're back inside where it's warm, and you can see I have my olive tree here in my little entryway nook, and I've got the grow light on it, so it is very happy here. So hopefully it's well lit enough for you to kind of see what I got here. I got quite the variety of pots. So let's go ahead and start with this one. It is very sweet. I love this, you guys. So this is the My Texas House 8-inch dot bowl planter, and you can see it where it has those dots and that really nice texture there. It's really pretty. Next we have this one again from the My Texas House line, and I like the texture that are on these. I mean, it kind of has like a concrete feel, and you can see this one has the scalloped edge, and I just absolutely love all of this, the different shapes that are coming out of this line. So here is this one. Now this one is a little bit different of a color, but I actually like it. I wanted some variation because my plan is to just do like lots of different shapes and textures. So this one is the 8-inch wave planter. I should go back and say that this was the 8-inch flower planter. All right, and then this one back here, again from the My Texas House line, this one's actually really heavy. It has an attached dish, and this is the 8-inch shell planter. Now this one's a lot heavier, and it does have that attached disc to it, so that's a substantial pot. Like that one's a little bit heavy maybe for a house plant, but it's really pretty. You can see it's nice and tall, so it's a little bit taller than some of these other ones here in the front. Another tall one I got is this one here. So this one is the 8-inch dot urn planter. And you can see this one's a slightly different color. It still has those dots on it. So that's that same similar dot pattern that we've seen in design band and motif that goes around. So speaking of motifs and designs that go around these vessels, you guys check these out. This is so cute. I'm so obsessed with this. So I did get the set of 3. Now they're not sold as a set that I could see. I did buy them separately. And these ones are the retro planter in cream. So there are 3 sizes here with that same pattern that goes around. And I'm really excited to try these out. And I have a really, kind of fun plan for these. And the last 2 back here are actually plastic, and I actually love plastic for houseplants like this. They make houseplants a lot lighter and easier to move around if you need to. So these ones are actually from Mainstays. So I want to go back online and get a few more of these. The other thing that was nice about them is that they were a little bit more affordable than some of the others. And then I did get them in 2 sizes. So this one is the this one's the 10-inch is the bigger one, and then this one is the 8-inch. So I didn't see that there was a 3rd one of those plastic ones. I looked to see if there was like a smaller one, but I didn't see one. And then of course, you guys, the elephant in the room here, I've got these really beautiful topiaries, and I'm going to be using these on my front entryway, my little courtyard area, and I'm going to be dolling them up for Valentine's Day. So these are from the My Texas House line. These are the topiaries, and they do come with this kind of satin bow, and it's actually really pretty. The texture of them, obviously is faux, but one of my favorite movies is Alice in Wonderland. I have a thing for the Queen of Hearts. I actually was the Queen of Hearts one year. So when I saw these, I was like, oh yes, I have to have these. So anyway, here's the top. It's kind of a faux moss, but it almost feels more like a yarn or some sort of felting. And then I got 2 baskets. Now the baskets were separate. So this just comes in a basic black pot, which would also work. But I went ahead and snagged the little baskets to put them in. So these are the goblet woven planters. And I have to say they fit just right. They're just perfect. And of course, when it's not Valentine's Day, I can use those planters for something else. Some of my houseplants and I love the texture of basketry. So really cute shape on these as well. Now I think there was one other shape that had kind of this basket look, but because I got 2 that were the set, I only, treated myself to the 2. I did get this really cute doormat. I thought it was so springy and cute, and I just wanted something different out there, something colorful. I'm definitely looking forward to spring and, decorating for spring for sure. So I'm so excited to get all these pots planted up with some spring flowers and different things, and redo my entryway. And then I also snagged these pillows. I got 2 of these pillows from the My Texas House line, and they're actually made to be outdoor pillows, but you guys, I actually just am using them here on my couch. I think they are so cute. And I love, again, the scalloped edge and the kind of subtle print on these. So I snagged 2 of these for my couch. You can see I've got my houseplants over here. So I'm just really enjoying them. Now I will tell you, it's not a slip cover. So it does have a zipper, but inside is just like stuffing. So you would have to pretty much unstuff the pillow in order to wash it. But I do feel like the fabric is a little bit more, sturdy. I think it's also not so stiff that you couldn't use it indoors. So I'm just really enjoying this little pillow. Well, thanks for hanging out with me today, guys, and checking out the different things that I got in the mail. I hope that you liked looking at all these fun goodies, and I hope that you'll stick around and subscribe so that you can see some of these projects that I'm going to be doing. That would be awesome. And don't forget to take a look at the playlist below. I have lots of different playlists and other videos I'll link below, the ones I think that you will like. And as always, as I always tell my kids when I'm heading out to the yard, if you need me, I'll be doing some gardening. I'll be outside. I'm always doing the gardening. So anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.